So if you've been on the internet recently, you've definitely heard about smartschoolboy9, this absolute creepy, weird guy. I don't even know where to start with this one, guys. I'm going to be real. There is so much deep lore to this, and there are so many videos out there talking about this right now, and there's so much information. It's hard to find out what's actually real. There's so much false information going around about this guy, so much speculation, and the typical redditors going off trying to find clues that the police haven't, and stuff like that, and investigate this. Usually, the identity of this guy has been found, and he's apparently living in Doncaster. People have thrown bricks through his window, and now his house is all boarded up. There is like that. It's hard to explain. Okay, so there is this slight doubt that this might actually be him. So people have found him online. It's made its way around the internet. His name, what he looks like, who he is. I'm not gonna actually say his name and the address because even though it's online, I don't really want to I don't want to push anything and it turns out to be fake. This is probably 90% true, but there is 10% chance that this is just an innocent guy who kind of, he's got caught up in all this mess. So who is smartboy9? Smartboy9 is this, as I say, creepy weirdo on the internet. He's like, I think he's like 50 years old now, and he dresses up in, a school uniform, makes himself look like a kid, puts on what looks like weird pale makeup, and he has this really creepy vibe to him, and he's not just an online personality, he is in real life. He goes out to children's parks filming himself. He follows kids around. He follows a lot of kids on Instagram as well, and he has a lot of weird drawings of kids, almost to the sense that he's fetishizing them, with the long legs. He as part of his uniform as well, he wears like these high heels. It's completely disgusting, and it's safe to assume this guy is very mentally ill. And there's quite a lot of documented reports from people online going way back to, I believe it was 1990, of this guy being around. And now he was apparently 30 years old in 1990. And if this is the same guy, which I'm pretty sure it is, that makes him around like 60 years old today. And it's just insane that he's still doing it. He's still creepy. And apparently the police knew about him way back then as well. And they are investigating him now, thank God. I don't know how long they've been investigating him for. I don't know if they only did because he blew up online. I don't think so. I think they probably, had him on the radar for a while. Because there is something deeply disturbing about this individual. Like, this needs to be said. This is not funny. This is not, there's a lot of memes going around about this. And I personally don't agree with them. I know memes are a great way to, not only to get information out, but to kind of lighten the mood and get everybody laughing and engaging in the topic, and maybe blow something up. I think the memes should probably stop with this one, because this guy, he looks dangerous. There is a very creepy vibe. If you watch the videos referring to him, and if you see the Instagram accounts linked to him and everything, and you watch the TikToks and everything like that relating to him, and he's so creepy. Like, it's unbelievable how creepy this guy is and how he's been doing this for so long. It's fucked up. Okay, now this guy is probably a danger to kids. Because he follows them in park. He follows kids' accounts on Instagram. It's definitely a fetish thing. When you look through the Instagram account, it's 100% a fetish thing. This is fucked up, and this guy, he's definitely mentally ill, and this isn't some kind of online prank. This is in the real world. People have been reporting that they've seen him for years and years. There's parents coming out saying they live in the Doncaster area and their kids have shown them who he is. And there's tons of these accounts. Some of them might be, lying just for a bit of clout because it's blowing up right now. But I do tend to lean on the side of I believe them, especially after reading some of them and the details and the specifics about them. And it's just one of these very creepy situations where I don't think memeing on it is going to make it better. I think it's actually harming the whole situation. It's making light of it. And I don't think that's really what we need to do right now. It's like people going off into their own investigations, trying to piece things together. There's a lot of false information being spread because of this. And I think this is actually harming the police's investigation. I think we should actually just kind of step back and let the police deal with this rather than us trying to figure things out, because it will actually harm the investigation and slow it down, because there's so much false information now for the police to go through. It's not fair on them. We really should just be stepping back and kind of keeping up with the story, but not really trying to put kind of everything out there that we think that we're speculating on. And for people that are just spreading false information, don't do that. That's fucking wrong. This is a serious situation. Like, it's fucking creepy, and this kid's involved, and we should not be putting false information and making fake TikToks and stuff just to blow up and get some clout. Like, that's so stupid. There's easier ways to blow up, and you could have probably just blown up just by talking about this normally and using actual facts. I'm not really 100% sure how he hasn't actually been found before, how it's took this long for people to find out who he is. There's obviously a lot of theories online. I'm not gonna even mention them here because I think it's beyond the point, like, and I'm not pushing for that speculation and pushing false information. The point of this video wasn't even to necessarily give my, obviously the point of this video was to give my thoughts and my opinions on the matter, but the main point was I just wanted to kind of stress, people need to chill with false information. You need to stop that. People need to chill with doing their own investigations. Let the police handle this, because you're pushing false narratives and false information, which makes it harder for them. And if anybody knows this guy, stay away from him. This is not an online prank. This is not funny. This is creepy. This is wrong. This is a fetish. This is predatory. It's fucking wrong. Okay, so stay away from this guy, because it's dangerous. This is actual real life shit. And I hope the house that has been bricked, I hope it's not an innocent person who's just kind of got caught up in this. I hope it is a legitimate person. Maybe chill with the memes and stuff, because this isn't a joke. This isn't funny. This is like a serious thing that's happening online and in real life. I think that's the main part I want to stress. This is in real life. It's not funny, it's creepy, it's wrong, it's fucked up, and it's happening in real life. And, there's obviously things that we probably don't know about because he is being investigated. There's probably a lot of shit people don't know, and I'm not going to speculate, I'm not going to push it. I'm just saying people need to let the police do what they need to do. And hopefully the person gets, I don't know if I want to say gets his help or gets arrested or what, but hopefully, he gets what is right for however the police find this situation.